calibrate and qualify?
So calibrating the reference sphere position, that took about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Qualifying the stylus using qualified passive up here, that's what we just did, that took about 3 minutes. Now that's the only option you have when this is a brand new probe. But now that we've calibrated our probe, the software knows roughly where it is. So we can do a much faster version of this calibration if we've calibrated the probe at some point before. So from the top center of the menu, underneath where it says mode, hit the pull down on qualified passive, and this was not an option before, but it's an option now. When you hit the pull down there, you have qualified passive or geometry requalification. So everybody get your timers out and hit qualify stylus. Let's see how long geometry requalification takes versus qualified passive. And full speed, yep. And also notice when you hit qualify on, or qualify stylus, when you're doing geometry requalification, qualify stylus. And it asks you if you want to overwrite your data, say OK. And then say OK again. When you do this, it now gives you a warning. It says, please position the machine in the direction of the probing in front of the reference sphere. The qualification starts automatically after OK. Hit OK, and it's just going to move. It's not going to prompt you to touch your own point. So that's why before I told you, normally I position the probe before I even start this. And the reason is, depending on what you're doing, it may move diagonally over to get to the sphere. And there may be something in the way. So if you just always position the sphere roughly in the correct location before you start, now it doesn't matter what you do, it's going to be safe. So how long did that take versus the qualified passive?
20 seconds.
Yeah, it took less than 15 seconds. So that's called geometry requalification. So I will do that often on any given day. And if you wanted to calibrate your probes on any given day, I would just do the master probe one time just to find the sphere. And then you can do a geometry requalification on whatever you're using. And that's a really quick way of seeing if one of your probes got whacked. Is it going to be as accurate? No. But you're kind of not really checking for high accuracy or high precision when you do that. You're just trying to make sure one of your probes didn't get bent.
So, but then when you qualify, the probe could be anywhere